Some TV shows from past decades seem frozen in time, while others evolve with the trends and attitudes of their time. But then there are those rare gems that remain as enjoyable, relevant, and culturally resonant today as they were when first aired. These shows have successfully transcended the period in which they were created, maintaining their charm, humor, and emotional depth. Here are 10 TV shows that aged surprisingly well, proving their timeless appeal. 1. Friends, 1994–2004. Often hailed as one of the greatest sitcoms of all time, Friends continues to resonate with audiences today, despite being over 20 years since it aired. Its relatable characters, memorable one-liners, and enduring themes of love, friendship, and personal growth have kept it a beloved show for new generations. The show's portrayal of the ups and downs of friendships and relationships feels just as relevant now, even as technology and social norms evolve. The show's humor, however, hasn't aged quite as gracefully in all areas, but its charm endures. 2. The Simpsons, 1989–present. As one of the longest-running TV shows in history, The Simpsons has outlived numerous cultural shifts, always staying ahead of the curve in its commentary on society, politics, and family life. While its animation style and early jokes might seem a little dated to some, the show's ability to address contemporary issues with wit and satire has ensured its relevance across generations. In fact, The Simpsons is often credited with predicting future events in pop culture and politics, adding a layer of intrigue to its long-lasting appeal. 3. The Office, US, 2005–2013. Although it had a relatively modest start, The Office grew into one of the most iconic workplace comedies of all time. The awkward humor, quirky characters, and mockumentary style still feel fresh, thanks in part to the relatable work dynamics and well-crafted storylines. The show addresses workplace culture, office politics, and personal growth, all while creating timeless, beloved characters. Its impact on pop culture is undeniable, and the unique humor still attracts new fans through streaming services. 4. The Twilight Zone, 1959–1964. This anthology series, created by Rod Serling, was groundbreaking in its time and continues to captivate audiences with its eerie, thought-provoking tales. The Twilight Zone's clever twists, moral lessons, and imaginative stories are timeless, often dealing with human nature, technology, and existential themes that remain relevant. Its influence can be seen in countless shows that followed, and its episodes, though from the 1960s, continue to evoke suspense, surprise, and introspection today. 5. Seinfeld, 1989–1998. Known as the show about nothing, Seinfeld is a masterclass in observational comedy, capturing the minutiae of everyday life with wit and absurdity. The show's irreverence, quirky characters, and relatable scenarios, whether it's waiting in line at a coffee shop or dealing with awkward social situations, have allowed it to transcend its time period. Despite being rooted in the 90s, Seinfeld remains relevant because its humor is based on universal truths about human behavior, and it continues to influence sitcoms today. 6. Mars H, 1972–1983. This dramedy set in a Korean War Mobile Army surgical hospital, MASH, stands as one of the most successful and beloved TV shows of all time. What made MASH so remarkable was its ability to blend humor with moments of profound human emotion, tackling serious issues like the trauma of war while still making room for light-hearted comedy. Its depth and emotional resonance have allowed it to age gracefully, maintaining its status as a classic even decades after it ended. 7. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 1997–2003. While the premise of Buffy the Vampire Slayer may seem a little fantastical, the show's sharp writing, strong female protagonist, and exploration of issues like empowerment, identity, and adolescence have made it a cult classic. The show tackled deeper themes such as mental health, personal sacrifice, and friendship, all while blending horror, comedy, and drama. Its loyal fanbase remains strong, and the show's themes continue to speak to modern audiences, making it feel as relevant today as when it first aired. 8. The X-Files, 1993–2002, 2016–2018. The X-Files remains a genre-defining series, combining science fiction, horror, and conspiracy theories in a way that feels both ahead of its time and timeless. The show's portrayal of FBI agents Mulder and Scully as a dynamic, complex duo is still widely appreciated. Themes of government secrecy, extraterrestrial life, and the search for truth continue to resonate in today's world of constant information overload and mistrust of authority, keeping the X-Files relevant even after all these years. 9. Parks and Recreation, 2009–2015. Though Parks and Recreation initially struggled in the ratings, it eventually became one of the most beloved sitcoms of the 2000s and 2010s. The show's optimistic tone, quirky characters, and heartwarming storylines about community service and public office have allowed it to stay timeless. The beloved characters, especially Leslie Knope, remain icons of positivity and determination, and the show's message of working hard for the greater good still resonates strongly in today's political and social climate. 10. I Love Lucy, 1951–1957. One of the most famous TV shows of all time, I Love Lucy has transcended its era, remaining funny and relatable despite being more than 6 decades old. The physical comedy, unforgettable characters, like Lucy Ricardo, and its portrayal of marriage and family life in the 1950s continue to be appreciated today. Its timeless humor, combined with its groundbreaking role in television history, ensures I Love Lucy's place as a cultural staple that never goes out of style. These TV shows prove that great storytelling, compelling characters, and sharp writing can transcend time. While some aspects of them might be rooted in their respective eras, they continue to captivate audiences with themes and humor that remain relevant, often making us laugh, think, and feel in ways that never seem to get old.